Insurance fraud experts are warning of a national crisis of vehicle theft, and a CBC News investigation has tracked down vehicles stolen from Canadian driveways halfway around the world. David Common is in fact in Ghana, reporting on the workings of a vast criminal network that sees Canada as a target.
Well, we are still in Canada, it seems. You know, the more I research about Canada, our neighbor to the north, the more I come across these cases that many Americans are not aware of, because, you know, people living in America, for the most part, they just think Canada is all, you know, it's all happiness. It's all like Disneyland. But the more I research, the more I come across these issues, from housing to, you know, immigration, now to these car thefts that are surprisingly ending up in Africa. I didn't even know about the connection there. Before I begin, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm trying to start growing this channel, so please consider liking, subscribing. Let's go to the video.
Here in the West African nation of Ghana, there are a lot of signs of Canada, because if you know someone who's had their vehicle stolen, or if you've had your vehicle stolen, there's a decent chance it's ended up here. Take a look and I'll explain what we mean here. So, Dodge Ram here. This one, we took a look inside. There's insurance documents for the original owner, North York, Ontario. It was likely stolen out of their driveway at night, although we are now seeing increasing carjackings, more violence that's used in what is a surging crime in Canada run by organized crime. And the authorities in Ghana are pleading with Canadian authorities to do something about it, to take more action, because in just the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area, 27,000 vehicles were stolen last year. It's not just Toronto either. Take a look. The original license plate from Quebec on this Ford F-150. You know, up here, that's a CRV. This vehicle came out of New Jersey. But for the most part, these are Canadian vehicles. 2/3 of them in this lot seized by authorities here in Ghana. This particular vehicle, see if we can pull it off here. This, we know, is from Ottawa. Reported stolen, was attempting to be sold here. How do they get here? Well, inevitably, when they get stolen, they rapidly get put onto trucks, onto trains, and into the port of Montreal. They are shipped onwards from that point and get to places like this, get to Ghana, but get beyond, get throughout Africa and the Middle East, where they are sold as legitimate vehicles driven by people. And of course, it's costing Canadians dearly as our insurance rates go up to pay for this surging auto theft. David Common, CBC News, Accra, Ghana.
So what's really happening in Canada? Like, can Canadians really explain to me? Because these things, you know, we are kind of used to them in America, but in Canada, it seems like you're all going to hell real quick. I don't know what's happening. Like, whenever I'm looking at videos, I'm seeing either thefts, people stealing cars, and it's incredible, really, what's going on in Canada. So this guy has to go all the way to Canada, not to Canada, all the way to Ghana. Well, they might as well call it Canada now. All the way to Ghana to track these vehicles that are in the lot. But how is it that they're leaving the port of Canada, first of all? Is there corruption involved? Like, how are the vehicles allowed to leave Canada, travel all the way to Africa? Is there collusion going on with the authorities at the port? What's going on? Like, I would like to believe there are some rules that, you know, would try to stop stolen vehicles from just being shipped that quick. Anyway, that's it for Canada today. I'm seeing lots of stories coming out from Canada, so I might end up staying in Canada a few more videos, because I didn't know Canada was all this lively. Like, it had so many stuff going on that most people don't know about. So I might stick around in Canada, cover several other videos. But for now, please consider liking and subscribing and share these on all the networks. I'll see ya.
Oh my goodness, all the networks! Wow! All the networks!